Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. That's Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I trust you guys are well on this beautiful Saturday. I love each and every single one of you guys. I just want to remind you that you are all God's creation and never feel like you're anything less than that. I know us humans tend to forget a lot, but we are God's creation and God's favorite creation. So we need to act and be such a creation at all times. I know that isn't my usual intro, but nonetheless, it's all good. I'd like to read that scripture that I read again. It says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Like, I love the fact that there is actually a commandment that tells husbands to love their wives. And it doesn't just give the instruction, but it also gives the illustration of just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, because that's what a man is supposed to do for his bride. You gotta love your wife enough to want to die for her, meaning if trouble arises, you gotta die for her because you are her protector. You are her everything. Her safety is in your hands, which is why I find it so mind-boggling that there are men who are causing harm to their women. And that it actually has become a norm. But I really hope, actually no, I'm not just gonna hope, I am gonna be one of the men who's going to revive the beauty of a man loving a woman and protecting her and caring for her and being kind to her and treating her like his queen, because as a king you have to treat your partner as a queen because that's what she is. She's royalty. And I'm not just bashing men here, okay? There is another scripture I would like to read, also from Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33. It reads as follows. It says, "However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband." That is beautiful. And the wife must also respect her husband, because we all know women do not respect men. Okay, it's a common thing. They say all the things they want to say to men and they expect men not to respond. And I'm not endorsing the ill behavior of men, but I'm just saying women need to start respecting a man. Respecting a man does not mean that you're diminishing yourself as a woman. We need to get that out. Okay, you respecting your husband does not mean that you're disrespecting yourself as a woman. Okay, so guys, love and respect one another at all times, please. The only people that you should ever fight against are people outside of your relationship. Okay, but it starts with Christ. That's the only way we can ever fix the world. Okay, with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. Peace and love.